Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to talk about organizing your emails and logging information for online accounts. So I'm going to start basically with when I started trying to make money online. I had no skills. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I have no mentor. I had no one to guide me, no one who's already doing that, and so they sort of showed me around and taught me a few things. I just sort of went on Google and looked for any opportunity, anything I could find trying to make money online. And if you do that, you end up registering accounts on lots of websites. I speak 3 languages, so I figured, maybe translation. I made an account on a few sites. Then I saw transcription, so I made an account on a few transcription sites that were offering work. Then there was pay to click, where you click ads to make money. Then there was pay to post, where you post articles and you get a revenue share. All sorts of things. And then social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. You make accounts in order, if you're doing pay to post, if you're writing articles and posting them on some websites in order to get a share of the revenue from the advertising. You want to try and bring traffic to those articles if you can, and so you make a Facebook account. Well, I already had a Facebook account, but you make a Twitter account, you make an Instagram, a YouTube account, Pinterest, whatever. Maybe you make a secondary Facebook account to spam with. I quickly started creating lots and lots of accounts on lots and lots of websites, right? And at some point early on, I basically, every time I would go to make an account on some website, I had a couple of email addresses at this point, 2 Gmails, 2 Hotmails, and 2 Yahoo emails. Today I have at least 500, but back then I had 6. And so I figured, all right, I'll make it easier on myself, and I'll predetermine which email I'll use for which type of website. So if I'm registering on a forum, I'll use this Hotmail or Outlook today. If I'm registering on a pay-to-click website, I'll use this Yahoo email. If I'm registering, and I wrote a little file where I basically wrote, here it is, and I also, because I had 2 Gmails, 2 Hotmails, and 2 Yahoos, so I figured I'll use one of each on Firefox and one of each on Chrome, right? And so I wrote a little file where I wrote, I'll use, here you go, this Hotmail for non-paying forums and blogs, and social networking and bookmarking sites, my real one under my real name, and document sharing sites. Then I'll use this one. Okay, this is a Gmail, so you get a Gmail, a YouTube, a Google Plus, and a Blogger account with it. I'll use it for eBanks because this was my main one, this Gmail. eBanks, PayPal, Payza, back in the day, Payza, social networking sites, translation and transcription sites, e-commerce sites, CPM, PPC, PPD. So I wrote this, and basically this was a waste of space and a waste of time. It was unnecessary. Although typing it out, writing it down, perhaps cemented it in my head about which email I wanted to use where. So I sort of, after writing it, I sort of made it easier to remember, I guess. But it was redundant, it was unnecessary, because I had another file, a text file, where I would actually write, if I'm registering on, somesite.com, I would go and I would write somesite.com, username this, password this, right? And I would save it in that text file, right? But that was I have all of the information saved here, and I have this information over here, which tells me if I ever forget or whatever, which email to use if registering on this type of website, right? Anyway, it was dumb. Did it help? Like I said, maybe I checked it a few times at the beginning, right after I wrote it, and then I would go to register on a website and I'd be like, all right, am I supposed to use this email here or this other one? So I would open it and check. But that probably happened 5 times, and from then on, I just remembered, right? So anyway, I did some stupid things starting out. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have any help, so I did my best. Today I do it a little different. I basically, this stuff here that I'm showing on the screen that I wrote back then, I found the file today, the file where I wrote this. So it was just dumped somewhere on my laptop, and I figured, all right, let's delete it, but let's write an article about it. Today, how I organize things is just text files, right? So I have text files, each, like you can see the screenshot here. On each text file I write, like this one, social media accounts, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. This one, forums, blogs, and question and answering sites. This one, free blogging platforms, Blogger, WordPress.com, etc. Emails and bank information, document sharing sites, pay-to-click sites, transcription, translations. So, this is how I'm organized now, and these files sit on my laptop in a password-protected folder. And I also have a backup of these files on an external hard drive that I rarely connect to any computer. And also they're sitting in a password protected zip file. So, and even these files here, the way you see them, I haven't organized them in a while. I mean, it could be made better. I could probably delete a few and merge them into others and make it easier on myself, make less, just have less files. But I'll get to that, not enough time in a day. So anyway, guys, basically that's it. In summary, nowadays I don't care about which email I use where, and I have so many accounts on so many websites, it's crazy. The only ones I care about is like PayPal, Payoneer, TransferWise, these payment processors, because I don't want to register on a payment processor with mail.ru or GMX or mail.com or some dodgy, maybe a little shady email provider, and then one day I get banned. But you don't kid yourself. Google, Hotmail, Yahoo, they can also ban you, right? But anyway, these important ones, important websites where I have important accounts, I basically use my self-hosted. I have one self-hosted email address that's like mine. I bought the domain name and I own the domain name, so I own the email address, right? And nobody can ever take it away from me. Well, never say never, right? But it's very, very unlikely. It's not like I'm doing some illegal stuff, right? The rest of them, also, if I'm registering for, again, something important, if I don't use my main email, I'm definitely going to try to use Gmail, Hotmail, or Yahoo. Although Yahoo, see, another thing that I do, because I don't ever want to miss any emails from any of those emails that I have, and I have a lot, I set up forwarding. So any email that comes to my Hotmail email address that I don't actually check often, I have it forwarded to my main self-hosted email address, right? And I do this for all of the emails that I have, except for the ones that don't allow it. For example, Yahoo used to allow it, but now they don't. You can't set up forwarding from Yahoo to anywhere else unless you pay. I think you can do it if you upgrade your Yahoo account, but you used to be able to do it on a free account. So basically, when Yahoo made the change, I had to go and change a few of the accounts that I have with a Yahoo email, and I had to change the email and use a Gmail or a Hotmail where I can actually do the forwarding thing, right? So anyway, guys, that's it for the video. Just, I guess, a little lesson on not doing stupid stuff, and a little small lesson on getting organized and staying organized. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel. If you want to check out the article that I'm showing in the video here, there's going to be a link in the description of this video. You can click, come here, check out the article, check out some other stuff on my website if you want. Okay, guys, that's it for the video. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video.